What is up, my comies? Chef Billy Parisi here. Thanks so much for coming through today because I hold the secrets to the best fried chicken recipe around. It's incredibly crunchy, super flavorful, tender. You are going to love it. But first, I got to give a shout out to my good friends over at Bob's Red Mill for partnering with me on creating this video. Let's not waste any time and get into this recipe, starting with finally grating up some whole garlic cloves. So using a microplane or another fine grater, grab the garlic by the stem and grate it down until you get to the stem. After that, go ahead and discard it. This finely grating or mince process is perfect because it can sort of work its way through the buttermilk brine, coating the chicken, flavoring it up, making it extremely, extremely tasty. Go ahead and set that to the side, and now in a plastic bag, we're gonna set it right into a plastic container. This is just gonna sort of help that plastic bag stand up, make it firm so we can dump a bunch of stuff in there. Go ahead and scoop up that garlic, add it right into the plastic bag. Now what we wanna do is add in some buttermilk. It's got a little bit of tang, but more importantly, it's going to help this chicken stay really, really tender. Now, because we need a little bit more tang to flavor up this chicken, we're gonna make a homemade brine. Like I always say on this show, homemade food from scratch just tastes better, always guaranteed to bring more smiles, more happiness to your table. So we're homemaking this stuff, but it's way easier than you thought. Add a pot to a burner. Next, we're gonna pour in some water, hit it with some salt. I love using sea salt. Add in some vinegar. And what you want to do is sort of just low boil this thing together until the salt's completely incorporated. You'll notice that it's dissolved. Now just add in some ice cubes to cool it down. Now go back over to that bag with the buttermilk, pour that brine right in there. Gonna add so much flavor here, and let's pause right here because here's a secret. If you do not want to make this brine, and trust me, it's extremely flavorful, you can actually drain your pickle jar and use pickle juice in here. I know that sounds crazy, but I promise it's absolutely amazing, and so many chefs do this. But my brine is more intense in flavor, making the chicken more intense in flavor and that much better. Now we're gonna add in a few dashes of hot sauce. This is super Southern, super classic. If you like spice, go ahead and add in a little bit more. Put a whisk to it, mix it together until it is completely combined, and then let's go get into this chicken. Since most fried chicken pieces are bone in, and my wife and my daughter, they're not down with that, I'm actually gonna carve out the breasts, making them boneless. It's really, really easy to do. Go ahead and find that center sternum piece on your whole chicken and simply slice down to either the right or the left side, carving it, going along the inside breastbone to carve out all that meat. Once you get to where the thigh meets and the wing meets, you simply want to cut that skin right through, pull it straight out, boom, you've got a chicken breast. If you didn't do good on that one, don't worry, you get a second try because you need to do the other one. Now, if you want to see how to finish fabricating this chicken, or just how do you fabricate a whole chicken in general, check out my chicken cacciatore video. Super easy to follow. You'll get it in no time. And when you're done, here are all the parts that you'll have: chicken breasts, wings, thighs, legs, and don't you dare get rid of those chicken bodies. They are great for stock. Now what we're gonna do is add all of these pieces over into that bag, to that brine. It should completely fill that bag to the top. You shouldn't need to drain out anything. Then pinch that bag completely shut. You can either leave it in that plastic container or simply take it out. Find a nice, cool place in your fridge. You want to marinate this thing overnight, 12 hours. If you can do 24 hours, it's going to be that much better. If you're pressed for time, I'm gonna say at least 6 hours. Nothing less than that. You're gonna be missing out on so much flavor. You're gonna hate me for it, so please do that. And you know what? Drop me some comments below. Let me know if you brine your chicken or if you've got a killer way to flavor up your fried chicken. I wanna hear about it. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Now, let's take that chicken out of the fridge. We're gonna bring it up to room temperature for about 15-20 minutes. This is great timing because now we can make our batter. Go ahead and drain that chicken brine right into a pan or a bowl. Once it is completely poured in, go to a separate container, whether it be a bowl or just a loaf pan. We're gonna add in some Bob's Red Mill all-purpose flour. This is always my go-to flour, whether it's cakes or breads or even breading. It's fantastic, super high in protein. You will absolutely love it. Next, go ahead and add in some cornstarch, which is gonna help make the breading extremely light and fluffy. Some paprika for some color. We're gonna season it up with some sea salt, some ground black pepper. Go ahead and give that a whisk until it is completely combined. Now here's my second trick outside of that brine. We want to make this thing crispy, so we are double dipping this chicken. That's right, so pull out some chicken. We are gonna put it right into that seasoned flour, coat it on all sides. If you gotta add some more and press it down, whatever you need to do, coat it up, take it out, add it back into that brine into the other pan, make sure it's completely coated again, mix it around in there, pull it out, go back over to that seasoned flour and completely coat it, dredge it, get that thing completely covered in this flour. It's gonna be so much more flavorful, so much more crispy, you aren't going to believe it. Take it out, set it aside on a plate, or like I have, a cookie sheet tray lined with parchment paper, and repeat this process until all the chicken parts are completely double dipped and finished in that flour. Set it to the side. Now on to my third trick. Head over to your cooktop. We're gonna be using a huge cast iron skillet here. If you've got a pan that's really deep, totally cool too. First to start, I'm gonna be using canola oil, which has a nice high smoking point. You definitely wanna use an oil that does have a high smoking point so that it browns up and cooks through. Now what I'm going to do is I have some rendered bacon fat, about a cup, my friend. This takes about 2 pounds of cooked bacon. Like I always say in all my videos, don't you dare throw away that bacon fat. It makes incredible pie crust, and it is absolutely the secret to making the most delicious fried chicken around. Go ahead and add that right into that oil. Turn the heat to about medium low. We want to get it till it's about 350 degrees. If you do not have a high temp or a candy thermometer, once you hit it with some flour and it begins to fry, we know we're in good shape. At this point, add in those chicken pieces. You may have to do this in batches depending on how big your pot is. We're gonna cook it for in between 7 and 8 minutes per side. It should be completely golden brown. If it gets a little brown in areas, that just means it's cooking on the bottom of the pan. There's no harm, no foul, no difference in flavor, just crispier if you ask me. Flip it over and you can already see how beautifully golden brown is. Finish cooking it for another 7 to 8 minutes. And then at the end, just set it aside on a sheet tray that has a rack on it, or if you don't have a rack, just set it down on some paper towel, sort of drain off any of that excess oil and fat. Again, do it in batches if you need to, if your pan's not big enough. Mine clearly isn't, and it's huge. Now let's head back over to the countertop and take a look. You can see how delicious, how crispy, how amazing this looks. And just to finish it off in the little extra gourmet way that is myself, hit it with a little finely chopped parsley. And remember, the 3 secrets to the best fried chicken around is that brine, the double breading, and that bacon fat. It is amazing. So tender, so juicy, so flavorful. Oh dude, that breading's incredible. I need to eat all this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you love chicken, you have to check out my smoked chicken barbecue recipe. It is the best around. We will see you on the next video.